Monday. If all media in the room could please respect an embargo for 1:30 p.m. tomorrow, Friday. Simon Peach.
Eric, firstly, just Mainu and Mount, will they be available? And secondly, I think you said on TNT that don't judge us in this moment, judge us at the end of the season, but that requires patience. Do you believe there is the patience within the fan base and the structure that you'll be able to see through this period, and what will you need to do against Aston Villa?
I'm not thinking about such issues because that is not a topic, and we are in there together. The ownership, the leadership team, the staff. I appointed the new staff. We bought again new young players, and we have to integrate them. Like we just talked about Manuel Agata, and so the sixth position, that was absolutely one of the topics we want to sign for the season. But he needs time to integrate, and I know in top football you don't get time. They have to perform immediately, but that's not always realistic. And he has to get used to our game model. He has to get used to his teammates. He has to get used on the intensity of the Premier League. So it needs time. And so we have more positions where we need time. Where I'm very pleased. The return of Rasmus Højlund. I think he had a good return, but we didn't, and we couldn't play him in the first 2 months of the season. And hopefully he is now fit. He keeps improving in his fitness levels, and that he also has a consistent fit season that will help us. And there are so more areas where we will improve that definitely. And then this team can grow and improve, and then we will see where we will end in the end of the season.
Charlotte.
Mason Mount. So we had 3 players with issues going into this game. There was Harry Maguire, there was Alejandro Garnacho, and there was Kobbie Mainoo. And Harry Maguire and Alejandro, they made the squad, and they were capable to play some minutes. Where it was Kobbie Mainoo, he didn't make it. It was too big risk. We have to wait, and we have to see if he can play on Sunday, if he's fit enough to start or be on the bench.
Charlotte.
Good evening, Eric.
Good evening.
Your reputation and your assistant, René Hakke, is built on organisation, structure, discipline, but we're not seeing those values in this United team. Why can your players not implement what you have built your reputation on?
So what do you mean with discipline?
I mean, defending, not defenders, as errors. I mean, yellow cards. I mean, conceding within short spaces of time.
First, the yellow cards. You know, the yellow card of is overturned from Bruno, and so they acknowledge there was a mistake on Sunday, and this was, I would say, was very, very unlucky. He gave everything to make a goal. He was in the right moment, in the right spot, and it came from the blind side. So I wouldn't address this as undisciplined. And on the other part, we have to improve. That's for sure. But also, we can say we are very disciplined. For instance, in the first 25 minutes, in our positioning and how we created the chances. In the right moment, we speed up the game. So I would not only address it as undisciplined, but definitely we can improve. And we have to improve if we want to make it a success. And we can only achieve, like last 2 seasons, win trophies when we improve. So we will work on this, definitely.
Nathan.
Eric, Harry Maguire said on TNT that he felt the reason behind the goals conceding quickly is a mental issue. Going to Villa Park, that's another really tricky atmosphere. How do you give the players the belief? How do you solve what he thinks is this mental issue?
What is the mental issue? So that is a range, it's a spectrum of topics, and you have to address it right. So this team has the belief that they don't give up. So they have, in that range of mentality, and they have a strong mentality. But in some other parts, they have to step up. And if you want to win trophies, yeah, definitely. Then in some areas, we have to improve.
Last question.
Eric, Diogo Dallo's been playing at left back. He played a lot there last season, but he's been playing quite a few games there this season, obviously due to the injuries. How impressive have you been with him in that role? What does he need to improve on? And why have you selected him rather than Mazraoui or Martinez to play there?
Yeah, I think they can both play there. But for the patterns, I prefer this moment Diogo. But both, of course, are right fullbacks. And that is another area where we have a personal issue. And already for a long time, we have a personal issue there. So definitely we will improve as a team if we get there a consistent left-footed left fullback. So we are waiting for Luke Shaw, we are waiting for Tyrone Malacia to return in the squad, because that will definitely help consistent performance levels.